Now let's take a look at replacing character strings. I will go ahead and add some code and go through the explanation of how it works. So the first thing we need to look at is the new data statement I've declared, and this is surname2, and it's going to be a length of 40 characters. And note, I haven't used the type declaration here because the system will use the default type C. Now down to the logic itself, the first thing I'm doing is moving a value into the surname2 field, and this is Mr. Joe Smith. Then we're using the replace statement, and we're doing a replace the comma with a full stop into our surname2 field. Then we'll write out the results. First of all, let's pretty the code up and then test it out. And there you can see the output is Mr. Full Stop Joe Smith. Now, one thing to note here is with the replace statement, it will only replace the first occurrence in the string. And what I mean is, if our string had Mr. Joe, Smith, only the first comma would be replaced. To show you that, let's test it out. And there you can see, only the first occurrence in the string has been replaced. So how do you replace all the occurrences? Well, that's where we could use something we will come on to a little bit later on when we have a look at loops. You could use a while loop so that our replace statement can be executed multiple times dependent on a specific piece of logic that we add to our loop statement. I'll show you very quickly here, but we won't go into too much detail on it because we'll cover it later on. Oops, sorry, I've done it in the wrong place. There we go. Let's pretty it up. So in this case, when we execute the program, we can see the comma has been replaced in both positions within our text. And that's because the replace statement was actually executed 2 times.